Hi, this is Indranil and you are watching Business Bites in our channel The Spotlight, India's first online business news channel. In today's Business Bites, first news we have, India may allow 49% foreign direct investment capping in nuclear energy as the government plan to open for private sector. Second news we have, listed fintech companies are focusing on secured lending and core payment business as unsecured loan disbursals drop. Third news we have, DTH operator Tata Play drops Sony channels from their subscriber packs because of increased fee demand. Fourth news we have, Insurance Dekho is set to merge with Renew Buy and the merged entity will value at 7,400 crore. And fifth news we have, Nazara Technologies acquires UK's PC and console game publisher Curve Games for 247 crore and made biggest international acquisition. In first news, India may allow 49% foreign direct investment capping in nuclear energy as the government plan to open for private sector. The government is also in the roadmap for 100 gigawatt nuclear energy installed capacity by 2047, which will outline all technologies that could be deployed to achieve India's nuclear energy mission, where the government is in the initial phase only to allow up to 26% of foreign direct investment and raise it later after a review when as of now the sector is not open to private participation and it remains in the negative list for foreign direct investment. The proposed framework is also likely to stipulate majority ownership by the Indian partners in the venture as India is planning to open up the strategic sector to private sector, looking to increase its nuclear energy to 40 gigawatt by 2035 from 8 gigawatt now, and working towards development of at least 100 gigawatt of nuclear energy by 2047, which is essential for India's energy transition efforts. A nuclear energy mission for research and development of small modular reactors with an outlay of 20,000 crore will be set up for the same, and at least 5 indigenously developed small modular reactors will be operationalized by 2033. To reach this target, government is also working on changes to the acts which are being firmed up and discussions are on with stakeholders, and they had set up committees comprising senior officials to finalize the changes to these acts, and the process is on. On that context, foreign companies have shown interest in India's upcoming nuclear units when Russian nuclear firm Rosatom has offered India the expertise to build small modular reactors apart from French state-owned firm EDF. In second news, listed fintech companies are focusing on secured lending and core payment business as unsecured loan disbursals drop. A slowdown in unsecured loan disbursals by banks and non-banking financial companies has impacted the financials of listed new generation fintech firms like Paytm, MobiKwik and PB Fintech, which run Paisabazaar. As these fintechs, which source loans through digital channels for their lending partners, now shifted their focus to secured lending and or their core payment business to make up for a slowdown in their disbursals of unsecured consumer loans in the financial year 2025. Large financial institutions these days are primarily using fintechs for their tech products which aid in their loan management and processes, and less for loan sourcing by fintechs, where the risk averseness to external underwriting is contributing to that. This also comes from the RBI's nudge to the financial institutions to depend on their own underwriting and less on underwriting by their partner fintechs. On that context, 197 Communications, which runs Paytm, reported a 19% quarter-on-quarter fall in their unsecured loan disbursals in the March quarter at 1,422 crore from 1,746 crore in the December quarter. While its revenue growth from the financial services business was much slower this year, which is rising by 9.7% to 1,688 crore in financial year 25 from 1,538 crore a year ago, when between financial year 22 and financial year 23, the revenue from this business had grown 48% from 1,034 crore. Similarly, Gurugram-based MobiKwik saw their share of revenue from financial services fall 28% to 402 crore in financial year 2025 from 558 crore in the previous fiscal, when the startup also stopped its buy now pay later zip loan product. Instead, MobiKwik is enabling more customers to convert their purchases into EMI payments through Zip EMI. This resulted in the overall disbursals of such loan falling 41% to 5,358 crore in financial year 25 compared to 9,093 crore a year back. In third news, DTH operator Tata Play drops Sony channels from their subscriber packs because of increased fee demand. Sony Pictures Network India is demanding a 10 to 15% increase in their annual subscription fees from Tata Play when a proposal Tata Play is resisting amid ongoing challenges such as customer churn and stagnant average revenue per user, where Tata Play has 18 million subscribers while Sony Pictures Networks India has 27 linear TV channels across entertainment and sports. The overall lack of subscriber growth is straining the relationship between broadcasters and distribution platforms, putting pressure on their revenues. To deal with the present challenges in the DTH sector, Tata Play is reducing subscription pack prices by 15 to 20 for affected customers, as typically broadcasters and distribution platform renew content deals annually in April. While under Telecom Regulatory Authorities of India, that is TRAI guidelines, distribution platforms must offer TV channels on a la carte basis, even if those channels are removed from bundled packs. Broadcasters like JioStar, Zee Entertainment and Sony Pictures Networks India have recently raised their bouquet rates by over 10%, when the JioStar, which emerged from the merger of Star India and Viacom 18, is implementing an 18% hike. In current scenario, regular price hikes by broadcasters are making linear TV less attractive compared to streaming services, as many of which are bundled with mobile data and broadband plans, when content cost already accounts for over 50% of a distribution platform's expenses and continues to go up every year even as customer churn is a reality. On that context, in August last year, a similar removal took place, with the company attributing the decision to declining viewership of Sony Entertainment televisions when Sony Pictures Networks India's flagship Hindi general entertainment channel, and after reaching an amicable resolution, Sony Pictures Networks India channels were reintroduced across all packs. In fourth news, Insurance Dekho is set to merge with RenewBuy, and merged entity will value at 7,400 crore. Insurance Dekho, which competes with Policybazaar, is valued at 5,400 crore, while RenewBuy is valued at 1,800 crore as per the deal discussion, when RenewBuy, which is founded in 2015, focuses on the digital insurance distribution business with a network of over 1,25,000 plus advisors in over 1,500 towns across India. In a move towards further consolidation in the insurance distribution landscape, two distributors, Insurance Dekho and RenewBuy, have signed merger documents through a share swap that will value the merged entity at 7,400 crore, when both companies, which count top private equity funding among their backers, are unlisted. Insurance Dekho is the insurance marketplace backed by Car Dekho and is acquiring insurance startup RenewBuy in a share swap deal, where the deal was signed earlier this week and submitted to the regulator. In this proposition, all four founders across the two entities are expected to remain with the combined organization, while Ankit Agarwal, founder of Insurance Dekho, is expected to take over as chief executive for the combined entity. As part of the merger, RenewBuy's investors will receive shares in Insurance Dekho in proportion to the relative valuations of the two companies, and once the merger gets regulatory approvals, the combined entity will rank among the top 3 physical insurance distributors in India by annual premium, as the merged entity will have a premium book of 6,000 crore, which is a 5-fold increase over the base scale of either individual platforms. In recent past, the insurtech ecosystem has seen rapid growth with more than 150 startups, including 10 unicorns and sunicorns and more than 45 minicorns, and the industry has witnessed a 12-fold revenue surge in the past 5 years and reaching at $750 million in annual revenue with a cumulative valuation of $13.6 billion. And in fifth news, Nazara Technologies acquires UK's PC and console game publisher Curve Games for 247 crore and made biggest international acquisition. Online gaming company Nazara Technologies has acquired UK-based PC and console game publisher Curve Games for 247 crore and the deal marks its biggest international acquisition till date. This move is a part of Mumbai-based Nazara's strategy to strengthen their presence in the global gaming market and gives it complete ownership of Curve, which has a strong portfolio of indie games such as Human Fall Flat for the King and Lawn Mowing Simulator, when these titles have collectively clocked over 100 million downloads globally. Presently, one of the key focus areas for Nazara Technologies is the core gaming business. While they are in the gaming, esports and adtech business, Nazara is looking to diversify beyond mobile gaming into the more lucrative PC and console segments, which is valued at over $100 billion globally. In 2024, Curve has a reported revenue of 263.5 crore and earning before interest, taxes, depreciation and amortization, that is EBITDA of 114.4 crore. And after joining the Nazara family, Nazara's ecosystem access to emerging markets and long-term orientation will make it a strong strategic partner. The company is aligned with their vision of building a leading global indie publishing platform, where they are looking forward to the next phase of growth together, as there is a big India opportunity with lots of Indian developers building a lot of games on PC platforms, where with Curve, Nazara can become a bridge for developers to publish their games at a global level. So these were the top 5 business newses from Business Bytes in our channel The Spotlight, India's first online business news channel. I would like to request you to please subscribe this channel so that you can have all the updates from our end. Thank you very much for watching Business Bytes and signing it off.